Welcome to Zen in a Moment, episode 12 with Zen Crier to Book. I want to share with you today something that transformed my life and actually had me stay doing this work when it was really hard. When I started, I was a tech CEO. And I know a lot of you have heard that story, and I went through the dot-com crash, and my friends were asking me about how I was doing so well in the midst of all of it, and I shared that I had this internal guidance system that I'd been working on. Then I started teaching them over time to learn how to use it in my living room, no cost, just helping them survive, really. And at that time, I found this author. His name is Dr. David Hawkins. He's an MD and a PhD. And he had come up with this incredible thing called the map of consciousness. Now, he has a book called Power versus Force. It's very academic and cerebral. It's worth it if that's your brain, that's your mindset. But for others of you, you can just look this up, Map of Consciousness. And I like the particular one that's by Core Resonance. It's just a map. It's like a one-pager, something you can look up. But this is what was interesting to me. He went from this scale. For instance, you go from shame to guilt to apathy to grief to fear to desire to anger to pride. And then to neutrality, willingness, acceptance, reason, love, joy, peace, enlightenment. You can look these up for yourself. I don't want to go slow. This is a mini pod after all. But what was amazing to me is there's these numbers attached to each thing I just said. And they go from 20, all the way up to 1,000. And what his thesis is, and it opened me when I read it, is that one person at 300 counterbalances 90,000 people who are below 200. So what that means is, and if you go to 300, it's somewhere between willingness and acceptance. That's the energy of it, of where you are in your personal consciousness. And you're there. If you're listening to this, you are definitely 250 or above. Okay, I know you are. So you may drop down into being, fearful or have grief or apathy or whatever it is. But you are spending most of your time in neutrality, willingness, acceptance, reason, love, joy, peace, enlightenment. Maybe not. I'm not even there. But that's what's happening. And so if you are a person that's at 300, you are counterbalancing, meaning you are balancing on this planet the forces of reason and unreasonableness. 90,000 people who are below 200. You're lifting them. You're actually like neutralizing the energy of those beings. Not from a place of like hurting them, but from a place of not allowing that energy to overtake everything. And then it goes up from there. A person who's at 500 counterbalances 750,000 people who are below 200. A person at 600 counterbalances 10 million people who are below 200. Another person who's at 700 counterbalances 70 million people who are below 200. And a person who's at 1,000, which they equate that to Buddha, Jesus Christ, various others that are out there. I don't want to make a list because everybody's got different opinions about all the people out there. But one person at 1,000 counterbalances the collective negativity of all mankind. The collective negativity of all mankind. Now, I don't think any of us need to be going out to be Jesus or Buddha or any of the other amazing teachers that have been out there, Muhammad, right? No matter what you think of any of them, they had a collective energy. But you certainly can be in the 600 range, 10 million, or 700 million. And we get enough of these people out there at these higher levels that are counterbalancing and neutralizing, which then also allows the beings that are under 200 in his book to rise. And I'm just throwing this out there, not as a fact, although it does open me. And you need to do your own research and see what opens you. That's what's important. I'm throwing this out there as what if? What if all the work that you're doing is not just for you? I got this 100 million reads vision. What if all the work that you've been doing in your entire life is counterbalancing? 300 is simply willingness and acceptance of how you're living your life. It's an energy that you live your life with. For me, that is simply the matter of it will be perfect. I always have what I need before I need it. When things come to me, there's a reason I'm going through them. And that's counterbalancing 90,000 people. And I have an average of 400 people going through the program. And if you're raising yourself up by following your IGS and shifting your frequency and reprogramming your mind to the state of alignment, what's happening? What's happening that you're counterbalancing out there? We all want to do something, but it's about being something. And your IGS knows how to lead you into being that something that in just doing your daily life, just correcting the closing, you're raising your vibrational frequency up the ladder and you're counterbalancing more and more people. It's not just about you. You're doing your work. Even if it doesn't feel like it, I truly do see and believe, and it opens me, that each time you do the impossible task of breaking the pattern, calling the closing, and finding the opening and moving forward with it, you have done a miraculous thing for humanity, because there have been thousands and thousands of years where people have gone through their day and were never able to do that. And you can. Remember, you matter. This is not some nice thing I'm saying to you. You matter. Have a great day. And I'm sending you love and blessings. And the book again was Dr. Hawkins, David Hawkins, Power versus Force. Much love. Are you feeling stuck? Are you in your own personal Groundhog Day? I know what that feels like. And I want to let you know, if you're enjoying the Zen in a Moment mini pods, I have something even more profound and powerful for you. I have a community that I've started, Fear Free Human Collective, and there is a free level. It costs nothing to join. In that free level, you'll get a free trial of our 14-day quick start program called the Fear Free Mind Experience. You get the first 4 days of that. And you also get access to our membership area where we have a general discussion, where you can meet other people who are using their internal guidance system. And I have a monthly masterclass that I do where we take on a topic every single month where you examine your closings and I share with you how to get rid of closing thinking. You know, for instance, I know 1 month that we did is the self-sabotage, all the thinking we have that's negative about ourselves and who we are and what we do and what we're accomplishing and how far along we are in life. And we get together and we will explore that and release all those closings and find openings. I want to have you come and join this program. It's free for you to join. If you want to do more, you can. It's super affordable. But at least come join the free and be around people who are like-minded like you and who are learning to use their internal guidance system. I want to enjoy this with you and have you be a part of this, because if you're listening to this mini pod, you're special and you have something to contribute to the world. And I want to know more about you and what you're here to do. So go to BeFearFreeNow.com and check out what we have to offer. Check out the people in the community. You'll get to see our members in our membership directory, and you're going to get to you'll find that the people who are attracted to the internal guidance system work are pretty awesome. They're very special. I hope to see you there. I'm sending you love and blessings. Go forth and have an amazing day.